It's time for Steve to step up to the mantle of bold predictions master. It's your segment, mate. You need to be the judge. We've missed you the last couple of weeks. Bold predictions.
I must admit, yeah, I've been off for the last 2 weeks, but I have heard the bold predictions going around. I've been a bit disappointed, to be honest.
You've been disappointed in the boldness, or you've been disappointed in the accuracy? Because there's been some terrible predictions.
Oh, look, a bold prediction isn't supposed to be accurate, unless, of course, you're myself with the flawless Melbourne record. But
Steve, can I just say, you've had a terrible week last week for bold predictions.
I did.
You picked the Eagles to go undefeated, and they actually won. Yeah.
Yep.
You also picked Michael Frederick in the first round to win goal of the season. Shai Bolton's just clipped him, and it's round 3.
Oh.
I mean, you've had terrible.
I didn't see that one.
Rounds.
I didn't see that goal, so I'll have to give it a watch, and then I'll let you know. But I also picked Carlton to win the flag, and then they go ahead and lose to Gold Coast. I know that doesn't really mean much, but...
All right. Well, how about try and redeem yourself? What do you got for us this week?
You want me to go first? No, I'll go last. Because I reckon it'll beat yours anyway. So I want to hear BT's first.
All right, here we go. We're going to Friday night, the Sydney versus Eagles game. I'm picking out one player, Callum Mills. He's going to have a day out against the Eagles. He's going for a triple-double, 40 disposals.
Triple-double?
10 marks, 10 tackles.
Wow. Do we know like when that's happened before? Do we have any stats on that?
No, I tried to find it over the last 2 years, and then I got bored looking. So over the last 2 years, I didn't see it, unless I missed it.
You're gonna have to forgive me. I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Callum Mills is?
Oh,
come on,
Tazza, tag. Take this one. You've been doing it the last couple of weeks. Help me out.
Look, I think that's a bit of hope from you there, BT, because I know you're looking at bringing him into your fantasy team. So
hence why I'm bringing him into my fantasy team, because he's got on that big.
Yeah.
Be 160 plus fantasy points this week as well.
Jeez, that would be incredible.
And I'll be pushing top 100 in fantasy.
Oh. Well, so my bold prediction is fantasy related, Steve. So okay. I don't know if you want me to jump in next or not.
Go for it.
It's Maxi Gawn. I'm going straight to the big Maxi this week because he had a big week last week. He had 140 AFL fantasy points. He looked back to his normal self. I think he's going to kick on. He's going to go one better again this week. Maxi Gawn's career best AFL fantasy score is 154. He did that against North Melbourne back in round 23 of 2019. He had 26 posies, 3 goals, 40-plus hitouts. This week, against the Giants, he's going to beat his career best AFL fantasy total. So he's going 155-plus.
Have you got some disposals and some? Give me some goals and some disposals with it as well. What's he kicking? What's he getting? Why is he getting 155-plus?
So it's not for the hitouts. He's going to share the hitouts with Luke Jackson. So he's not having like a big, 60-plus hit-out game. It's the posies and it's the marks, right? So he's going 25-plus posies. He's going, I'll go bold. He's going to have 15-plus marks. He had 12 on the weekend. He's going to have 15. He's going big. That's where he's going to get his big score from.
He has 15. He's scoring close to 180. If he has 15 marks.
That's a 180 there.
Wow, that is huge.
That's where I'm going.
That's your best call yet.
Yeah, that's not bad from you, Josh. I like that. That's not bad from you. Probably your best one so far. I agree. Tazza, bring it home.
All right. I'm going to the Hawks and Cats game. I'm looking at Geelong. Hawthorn are looking like a bit of an up and down rabble from time to time. I've got a bit of a combo here. I've got Mitch Duncan going for 35 posies and 10 marks, and then Hawkins to kick 7.
Seven.
I think he kicked 7. Wow. He's looked pretty good. He looked real good against Brisbane.
He had 3 goals where it was clear pushing the mark, pushing the back. It's 7. That's bold prediction. You could just do 7 with him without throwing in the Duncan.
No, but Hawthorn are giving up a lot to midfielders.
Yeah.
Have they got the same umpiring crew on that game? Because if they do,
they come on the bus with them, don't they?
They sing the song with them.
Look, I threw in Mitch Duncan because Hawkins is probably the premier forward in the game along with Danaher.
Yeah, you're lucky you added that
against the
in.
Hawks.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got. I was ready to go, mate.
Oh no, you're a hard man to please, so I know I gotta go above and beyond.
I like
Is that
it.
bold enough for you?
Yeah, it is. I'm not sure. Actually, I think mine not be the boldest this week.
What?
Look,
Come
I-
on, Steve.
I don't know. Some of you might not think it's that bold, but I'm going player based. Josh Rachele, is that how I pronounce his name? I think it is. If he continues his form, all Australian.
All Australian.
Wow.
That's pretty bold.
Yeah, that's bold. That's stinky almost. That's a stinky call, I reckon. That's
Stinky.
Him and Rioli in the forward pockets.
That's
Yes,
steaming.
it'll look good. That.
Mate, he is a weapon, though.
Oh yeah.
He's an absolute weapon. This is got to be one of the best seasons for like first year players in a long time. The players that have come through this year.
which
These
is
guys are-
surprising given how little game time these players have had over the last couple of years with COVID.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. These guys, like, there's a lot of guys who would normally win a Rising Star if they win another season, like a Rachele or a Horn Frank. Because I think we can all say that like a Dacos is probably the favourite and more than likely going to win it.
Yeah,
He's a
if
standout.
he plays the full season, he's
Yeah.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lock.
Which is pretty harsh on like a Horn Francis or a Rachele, who are top quality players.
That's a very bold call. It's almost a silly call, I think. Not as silly, though, as our mate R Dizzle in the comments of the YouTube video. He was backing in Port Adelaide to win against Melbourne by 9 points. Silly call, mate. I know you're getting back behind Taylor and giving him a bit of love, but Tazza doesn't need that sort of love, all right? That's a silly call.
Oh, why not? What have I done?
Port was no chance of beating Melbourne. I mean, come on. I can't tip, but even I tipped that one. I mean, that's...
Oh yeah, I saw a lot of
Silly
people
call.
calling. So Porter, their backs up against the wall. They can really do it. They're at home. They're going to fight back, and you couldn't have got a worse effort out of them.
That's
6 minutes till 3/4 time, they got their first bloody goal. That was absolute rabble. It was disgusting. That was a hard watch, and somehow I watched the whole bloody thing.
That's
done
going to be
well.
the most boringest game I've probably ever watched, and I've watched a lot of football, and I've never watched a more boring game than that. I'd rather
It was
watch
awful.
like a North Melbourne versus Gold Coast on a Sunday afternoon than watch that Friday night game.
There you
Good
go.
enough.
Bold predictions. If you've got some bold predictions, let us know in the comments of the video. We want to hear them, and hopefully you actually get some right, because we have not been in good form so far. So hopefully with your help, we can get back on board.